G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is May 23rd, 2023. This is the NIKKEI Japanese index update. On our weekly, we've got a bullish signal, but on our daily, it's just broken down into a neutral positioning. So very carefully going long if you're planning on doing that. But at the moment, I would avoid unless weekly and daily are aligned. And that's probably because of this divergence on the CCI versus the price chart, and I'll cover that in a minute. So first off, we're looking at the weekly. We combine the triple moving average of the price chart, moving average 3, 5 and 60, with the moving average 5 and 50 of the CCI 150. When they're aligned, this is showing us an indicator bullish or bearish or neutral. At the moment it's bullish, but also notice the awesome oscillator down here is broken to the upside, with its moving average also breaking into more bullish momentum on the weekly. But notice it's building a reverse hammer here, so just be mindful of that. We may be seeing a bit of a decline in the coming days. On the daily, you'll notice there is a bit of a bearish candle there, and the CCI is broken down slightly through that moving average 50, and that's giving us this neutral positioning. So again, I prefer to trade when the weekly and the daily are aligned to be more confident. So just be careful of that. On the hourly chart, you'll notice here we did draw this. Again, this is showing a way of trading, and I did draw this divergence on the CCI, the bearish divergence versus a bullish divergence on the price chart. And we did say if it breaks through this channel, which it did back here, and then we may see it fall further, and I've put in a little target area here, and that aligns with the Fibonacci retracement back here of the 23 to 38%. Now, because that's risen in line close with that channel, I'm going to change that Fibonacci to be a bit more, so we'll put it up to that point there, and we'll get rid of this. We'll move that actually. So I'm going to put that as a next target level is still between the 23 and the 38, but just moved it slightly over. So it's already broken through that channel. Now the reason that we're saying this just might be a short-term retracement, but we're going to put in a little potential target there for a potential bounce, or it may even break through there to the downside further, only because the CCI is still falling. Now if that breaks, if the CCI starts moving upwards, then this divergence will fail. Typically, if you're not familiar with this, the CCI generally tracks with the price chart. So that's why we say when it diverges, as it does here, then we look at a different angle of potentially a reversal or potential trade. So at the moment it's still trending, the CCI is still trending down, and the price chart is trying to break to the downside, and it has done below this channel. So we're putting in a little initial target area there, but it may actually fall further than that if it continues to the downside. On the so that's the hourly, but also in there I've also got this back test showing, and let me just remove that. That was the bearish back test. It doesn't matter which one I show, just I'm giving you an example of either one. I'm just showing you the bullish one for the moment. But you'll notice here there are a couple of times when the average down happens, and that's where the drawdown takes effect on your profitability. So there's a point there where the price started falling. Again, this is only long trades. Another small drawdown there with that, in that little range there, and another drawdown there, and there you notice they align with those pullbacks. Now the way to avoid those is when those areas are not showing. Again, we're going long only in this program. You want to make sure they align with the weekly and daily periods. So during this period there, you'll notice there on the weekly there are no bullish signals, so you would have avoided taking those long trades. And likewise on the daily, there are a couple of long periods there in those little spikes, but again they don't align with the weekly. That's why I always say make sure the weekly and the daily are aligned before taking any long trades here, or likewise if they're aligned to the short environment, then take short trades only. So to understand how to trade this and other trading strategies, subscribe to our Patreon page, where we do also weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.